Hello everybody and welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we are going to have some chill games, we're going to relax, we're going to kick back, hunt some ghosts, but we're going to be doing it on Insanity mode and Nightmare mode. And maybe you're new to the game, maybe it was some help advancing towards getting those higher levels. And yeah, let's get into it. But first I want to show you this. I got Doomslayed yesterday. After putting my mind to it and actually doing the research, it wasn't that hard. Funnily enough, yeah. Over 1,000 hours, and I finally have everything in the game once again. So anyway, let's hop into single player. This was the custom, by the way. So if you want to get Doomslayed yourself, take notes, pause in between each frame. And there you go. Anyway, we are going to head over to Nightmare mode. Actually, you know what? We'll start with Professional, and then we'll work our way up. So we are going to go to... let's go to Grafton. I love Grafton. To kickstart the video. Carlos Manson?
Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Violence. Okay, so we've got Sunrise. Nice. I like it. I did save my settings, right? Is that the bone? There's the bike. Always get skull. I don't know why, but recently it's just been skulls. Anyway, the first thing you want to be doing... I heard that. Is it gory? The bones in its room? That's a joke. But for some reason that sometimes actually happens. Anyway, okay, the breaker is not there. Also, I did hear something else get thrown. I have no idea. What was that? I heard it, but nothing... I'm getting sidetracked. Oh, that was you. Okay, never mind. Let's go to the second spot where the breaker might be on Grafton. So yeah, again, your main objective in the first half of the game is to get the breaker. And it's nice to know where the breaker starts. I'm gonna take into this funny. So yeah, unfortunately, the only other place for the breaker to spawn is upstairs in the attic area. So my PC is going a little bit crazy, so I am just gonna monitor that. We got the bear next to the skull. Turn that on preemptively. And let's head over to here. The breaker is in this room. On the back wall over here. Now the Ark has possessions on Professional mode. So we can have a look. I don't think I saw tarot cards on the table. Not that I really looked though. So let's head to spot 2. And it's Voodoo Doll. Okay. You love a bit of Voodoo Doll. And just a yoink. As far as that doesn't push the pins in, you just fill up whole stall. It's kind of giving Poltergeist, mainly because it's throwing so aggressively. But anyway, let's chill. You know, we're having a nice time. What have you guys been up to recently? Have you been having a good time? been having a bad time. If so, I hope it gets better. Have you been addicted to any games recently? I have. I actually have been addicted to this one game. And it may surprise you when I say grow a garden on Roblox. It's actually kind of peak. Especially those live streams that are like at the restocking. Like the whole chat goes mental. It's like, wow, this is in stock, no way. Ah, fingerprints. Sus. That. A very bright fingerprint, a very detailed handprint as well. If you didn't know, those handprints are in Substance Painter. You're welcome. And if you don't know what Substance Painter is, it's pretty much one of the best 3D modeling texturing programs out there. And yeah, that's essentially it. It's a very, very good program. Very easy to use when you get the hang of it, I suppose. Hello. Let me take a picture of you. Boom. It's definitely cold, but it's not cold enough yet. Yeah, it's not spirit box. Otherwise, this should have answered immediately. That's the good thing with ghost events. Yeah, that's the old one. You just got bonked, unless it was the... Was it you? So let's take a picture. Fingerprint? I'm surprised this isn't like handprint. Like, it's not just a single finger. I'm not sure, but you saw that. Where am I even looking? You saw that as well, right? I'm not going crazy. Also, I'm gonna move this here. Just gonna double check. Okay, we're gonna rule out orbs. Yeah, we're gonna rule out orbs. So we have fingerprints, and that's it. That's it. It's up the stairs. Oh my! What's going on? We're waiting. We can forever listen for it. Okay, stop. The lights turned off. We can enter again. Let me just shake it up. You there? Drop you here. And say bye-bye. Yeah. That was close. 42%. Okay. So between 40 and 45. That's fine. It's probably a Goria with the Goria dots on the can. Just from the way it's not... Well, I suppose we can get rid of EMF 5, which would be demon. So it has to be EMF 5. It's not done any kind of EMF though. I mean, it has, but it's not been the EMF we need. I'm gonna take a pill. I'll take another one of you. Take a pill. Okay, cool. We test for gin. I want it to be Goria, just because that would be the easiest. Object thrown, great. Okay, maybe it's written in the book. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. Maybe get another one if it hasn't already written in the book. But it should have. At this stage, it definitely should have. It hasn't. And now light. Oh wait, turn this off. Okay, cool. It's not freezing, is it? Okay, it's definitely not freezing. Which, suspiciously, yeah, would rule out the last... Okay, so it kind of has to be EMF 5. Okay. Very interesting. Myling or Goro? It just has to be Goria, right? It has to be a Goria. It's just gotta be an evil little Goria. What would Myling be? Rain? Wait. Okay, so it can't be rain then. Oh boy, would you believe it if I said it was a Goria? That's weird. That's like a very aggressive open. Okay, I'm gonna... Did it turn off the breaker? Great. Yeah, I'm gonna do myself a favour. I'm gonna pop you back on there. And I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. Sit in the truck. And we can just wait. It was quite close to hunting. Now, if we do get dots, which we should, but it's also a little suspicious that we haven't yet. Yeah. It's definitely not you. It's definitely not you. It's not you. Which immediately leaves it having to be Gloria. It's just not doing... It's not doing dots at all. You'd have thought maybe once it would just... Yeah, okay. Prevent with a crucifix. Capture 3 unique videos with video cam and panoramic. And I'm gonna place you there. Place you here. Give the Bear of Doom the glow stick. That's not very good. Do not have hiding. Okay, I think that's finished. We're just essentially sitting in the light now. So I suppose we just wait. Wait until this has ticked off. And that's all we can do. That is all we can do. Squeaky chair. Carlos Manson. Doodly. It's hunting again, I think. 2, 4, 6, 3. Could have been pretty cool. Could have been 2, 4, 6, 8. Sir, would you like to hunt and crucifix? A box is clipping into the back. That's slightly annoying. Aha! And there we go. Actually, I'm gonna aim this upwards. Watch that door. Is that door? Seriously? That didn't capture, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. How did that try and capture lights flickering? Really? Okay, look, I'ma take both of them. I'ma take both. now we just wait. I'm gonna chill by you. Hello. What's up? We good? What's that? It's gonna speak to me in 3 seconds. Oh. Why, thank you. I don't have my thing. Oh, we got the... It did speak to me in a matter of 3 seconds. Go on, do a little twirl for me. Do a little spin, my darling. Lush. Give me dots, please. What is giving EMF? Might be risky. Right, turn off the in. You know what? I'm happy to leave it there. I'm happy to leave it there. I sense tremendous death. We only have one video anyway, so getting more will be a bit of a pain. So I'm happy to leave. Warrior, I have got you now.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Ooh. Oh, there's a better paramic. Let's go. Buy it. Buy it right now. Don't need sound sensor. Load out. Okay, into the next one. Let's go for Nightmare now. And we are gonna go to the Willow. We are in. We've got Lorry Birch, and it's foggy, so my computer is going to be crying. But that's fine. That's the price we pay. Volumetric fog, it'd just be like that. We do not have tarot cards. We do not have the music box. Break. What is that? Oh, it's the leg. We do not have mirror, nor do we have Ouija. So what's left? The voodoo doll again, the monkey paw, and the summoning circle? Please don't be the summoning circle. Where am I investigating? It's in the basement. It's always in the basement. I heard that. Wait, I swear I heard something there. But a very faint switch. What? This room? No? Oh boy, I wonder if it's in the basement, like every other single ghost in this game. Whoa! Is that a ghost orb in a willow basement? Wow! It's almost like this is the only room it can be in. This isn't a joke, by the way. Every single one of my ghosts is a willow basement ghost. I'm not kidding. Every single one. You get the one off, which is like in the boys' bedroom at the back, or maybe one in the living room. But 95% of the time, it's in the basement. Anyway, we have to remember that this is 2 evidences. So technically, we've already got one of our 2 evidences. And let's set up the rest. Yeah, we just got to keep going back and forth now. I'll close you. Thank you. We're guests in this house. It's nice to keep the doors shut, especially if it's a door that we're not using. Right. I'm gonna put you right there. I'm gonna put you right there. And I'm gonna test. Goodness, hi. Good screenshot. Thumbnail. You're welcome, future me. Who is currently scrubbing through. Ooh, we got lighting immediately. Okay, so we have our 2 evidences. And it can't be a mimic, because writing is not for the mimic. So this is incredibly easy now. We have got lucky enough to get 2 of the ghosts that are just stupidly fast or stupidly slow. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna search for a hiding spot. Now, there's not many hiding spots on Nightmare. Is there even any? I haven't seen any yet. Corner? There's one in. Okay, that's probably it. That's one of the better ones. And now we are going to wish to trap the ghost. I'm gonna assume that's because it traps us as well. But I've always thought. Okay, now I'm kind of sus. See, the way this used to work, or should work, is it closes the ghost's door. And what I expected to happen was it to lock the basement door. It's also supposed to lock the front door. So because you're in the house, you know, the ghost is trapped, but the curse is that you're also trapped. And after a minute, the ghost starts to hunt. Now, I do want to check if it's hunting. It is hunting. Okay, then footsteps. A very clear tell for Revenant. There we go. That is Nightmare Mode done. Will we do these Kill the Ghost and Paramike? We could, I suppose. We could. But yeah, Revenant, very obvious. Faye also, we were in there for such a short amount of time that it would probably still be almost full speed. So, if it wasn't a Revenant, likelihood it was a Fae, and you'd hear bum 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 bum. Or if it was a mare, it would just be normal speed. I'm putting you back so I can grab you. We have 2 smudges. We need a photo as well. Ooh. This is gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine. This is... I'm not ready for this, but okay. Get some lights on. Wait, there's no sanity monitor in nightmare mode. Am I... Okay. I wish for sanity. The monkey paw will be like, according to my calculations. Okay. What that does is puts me to 50% sanity. But the curse is that it's also draining my sanity much quicker. Now, what I hope to happen is I stand in this corner, it starts hunting, it comes up the stairs, it does a whisper, and then I can smudge, and I can also try and take a picture whilst I run and hide. In fact, just as a precaution, I'm going to take more smudges. No. Good. Throw this one here. What? That's not in the basement. There's a phone in the kitchen right there. There's also one in the kids' bedroom at the back, the boys' bedroom. Actually, no, there's one right at the top of the stairs. It's like a little cupboardy thing with a lamp on it. Why are you blinking the lights here? Oh, I've just realised what I've done. If you haven't figured it out yet either, wishing to be sane also makes the ghost change its ghost room. Which means the Revenant has come up the stairs. See how there's no longer orbs? There's a saying for this. You play with fire, you get burnt. If that's... Oh, okay. So the Revenant has decided, hey, you know what would be a great room to take over? That. No way. Panic! Yeah, the ghost is like, you know what would be an insanely good room to move to? The one room that this guy is crapping in. I don't like how the bunny's looking at me either. He's giving me that stank eye. He's like... You gonna hunt? I'm gonna be a good, obedient boy. Never mind. I don't like how it's coming in. Let's go back to the basement. Wait for the lights to turn off. Okay, we have a very short time. Run back here. Grab the rest of the stuff. And go. So it seems to actually have changed room to the living room, which is kind of crazy. Which is going to make most of this kind of impossibly hard. Especially getting a picture. That's a good stretch. Even though I don't really stretch that much. I'm just... Okay. Revenant would be freezing, yeah. My day one homies, they know that real ones know ghostwriting, UV, and EMA 5. Those were the days that you would have fear. It's a really nice texture, by the way. We are going to do something very insane. Very, very insane. Switch. It's finished, it's finished, it's finished. We cooked. We absolutely cooked. You don't be mad. Why are you mad? We can take some pictures whilst we're here. Monkey paw, ghost, and crucifix. Translucent ghost, okay. Band crucifix. Thank you. One more. One more. Okay. I mean, hey, That's all we really needed. So let's dip. We got Revenant. All the objectives complete, and some other photos.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Easy, easy. And we didn't get the bone, but that's fine. It is what it is. Now lastly, we're going to the one evidence. This may seem very difficult, but it's actually not that bad. Okay. Oh no. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this day. Nobody knows this, but when I first started playing Phasmophobia, my first ever time going to Grafton, by myself, I was terrified. And the case was Barbara White. So my game is bugging. The case was Barbara White, and this name has stuck with me ever since because it was that terrifying. Now Barbara was the most aggressive ghost that I have ever had. I think, I'm not exactly sure what it was. I think it was an Oni, actually. I think it was a very aggressive Oni. And yeah, I have memories of this ghost. As soon as I walk through the door, immediately just hits the switch and ghost events at the door. So I'm like panic entering as this ghost's like greeting me immediately. So I back out. I walk backwards. And she's still standing there doing the old shake at the door, watching me. And that has been my reason for playing this game for the rest of time. Barbara White was my reason to keep playing. So it's foggy again. Immediately, I think it's the twins, by the way. I had to put like a pin into one of the ghosts so far. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that here. I forgot to do that. And let's look for the breaker. Now the breaker spawns in 2 spots in this map. One in the garage, and one in the basement. I can't remember if we get cursed. Where did that sound? Okay, it's like a wraith or something. It's already so aggressive and I'm actually kind of scared. Yeah, okay. It's a wraith or phantom or something, because that's insane. Now the wraith or phantom can teleport. Well, the wraith teleports. The phantom will walk to you on whatever floor you're on. The banshee can do that, but only on one floor. So what do? We make a wall. Salt. So my thoughts are now. Wait, this is transparent. The salt's really transparent. How have I never noticed this? Wait, isn't it? No, I think I can't tell if that's translucent or not. Yeah. Anyway. The whole reason I'm sus on those two ghosts immediately is because we walked through the door. It throws that on the ground. So I'm immediately like, oh, this is the ghost room. But then I go into the basement, and then that starts happening. So now my reaction is this just the basement ghost? Now orbs would kill this immediately. But it hasn't done anything else in the basement, it seems. So maybe it just followed me into the basement. Anyway. Yeah. It's time to get more stuff. Not you. Yeah, this ghost is already spooking me out. Let's find its room. This is probably the most important part of this stage. We don't know what our sanity is. We don't know what activity is. Not that that's really important, but yeah. Anyway. I feel like I'm gonna need you. So yeah. It's on a stroll. We're looking for something that's really weirdly cold. This is not the ghost room. This is in fact not the room. So that begs the question. Is it actually in the basement? And the answer is yes. It actually is in the basement. And this should go for... No, it shouldn't. Okay. That's okay. That's cool. That's fine. The basement is a pretty unsafe area. Straight up, very unsafe. Now we do have to remember really? I literally just watched that turn on. Most of it? Yep. Okay, a little bit suspicious. It's getting very aggressive and I'm kind of spooked. Still. Let's go to the video cameras because the games are advanced now. When I met Barbara White first, the game was at its barest of bones. Evidence. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you just see that? It just flashed up with evidence. I'm so confused. Evidence. I'm lost. I'm gonna take a precaution. We're gonna take one of them. You're gonna go right back down to the basement. It's quite ironic. Ghost has chosen the scariest possible place. Now, okay, it's not what I thought it might have been when it said evidence, unless it slapped a bin. Okay, we can rule out Yuri. Actually, no we can't. We can try this though. Housefly Pro flypaper. You know what, the flypaper is disgusting, but it works. We have some for our house because we're just getting flooded with flies. It's amazing. There's like 25 flies stuck to it. Okay, what can we rule out? And I'm saying rule out. Grab you, grab you, grab you. Are you freezing yet? You are not freezing yet. Yeah, the reason why I say rule out in quotation marks is because it's insanity. There will always be one evidence that it gives. But we don't know the evidence yet. But as soon as we get the evidence, we can then be like, okay, well... Yeah, we can be like, okay, well, you know, it's this. So now we can now unmark everything
Injured.
else. Like so. Yeah, just like that. And now we can go about and check what's on the roster. Wraith, Phantom.
The far reaching.
Nothing.
A closing.
Close. Maybe we can get Deogen.
And elderly.
Close to him.
Bro.
Close to him.
From behind.
Oh my god. Have a little tiny bit of time to look for cover. It looks like we're just gonna have to do this. What can we rule out? It's finished hunting. Let's step outside. Let's step outside. Okay, what can we officially rule out? So what do we need? Okay. Let's set it to record in case it closes the door. Oh, big The extraction. I'm still confused at what it was saying with evidence. I'll have to look back at that. Every time I move, I'm out of frame. Anyway. Got Spirit Box. So yeah, I'm very suspicious of Wraith or Phantom. In fact, I'm so suspicious that I am going to... I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, it just finished humming, that's why. Oh, you see. You seeing what I'm seeing? It has indeed stepped in the soul. Now that was most likely during the hunt. Fair enough. But that also rules out you. Which means most likely chance it's a Phantom. Yeah, because phantoms are very suspicious things. We are just gonna do this. And just like that, we should be able to stand it. Now this really depends on if it actually is a phantom. If you think about it, the chances are quite slim. Now why am I saying that now? It's because the painting fell off. Yeah. Very suspicious. When you think about the basement, you know, you got the door here, the stairs. Ooh, my mouse wants to do this thing. The stairs come down here, and when it reaches around this area, then it goes across here and into that room there, which is right above this room and the kitchen. You know, maybe it was a coincidence. Maybe it was a coincidence. Now again, the phantom ability should be able to make it walk to the door, which is why all of this is set up. Apparently I'm in the house. Maybe this gives extra reason to roam to me. Even though... Okay, well, if it kicks me in the house, fine. In fact, yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It happens. I think I'll test Phantom the better way though. Just to completely rule out. I'm gonna turn you on. I'm gonna turn you on. And I'm gonna turn you on. And what do we do now? Smudge. Gonna grab you. We're gonna grab you. We're gonna move you. And we're gonna move you. Photo camera, firelight, EMF. Now, yeah. Actually, before I stop and talk, I'm gonna slide out of the door. Oh, never mind. We're gonna take you. How are you on, wait, how are you on the floor? I took you, didn't I? I don't know. Magic. I just thought of something. What has forced evidence? Funnily enough, none of these do. Oop. And so, quest for phantom check is 9. We're looking for the blinks. It's not a phantom. It's a poltergeist. Oh my god, I thought I caught your ankle. I actually thought I just nibbled your legs. Anyway. Wow. In fact, I'm gonna say that was 4 minutes, so it's been 30 seconds. The man was like, "You are not touching this breaker. You are not touching it." Okay. I think it's time to do a polity check. Okay, we actually need you, so please remain on this table. Okay, it's not. Let's check. I don't know if that's a progress or not. I'm gonna say yes. Just from the sheer amount that it threw. Yeah, okay, it's the poltergeist. Considering there's about 20 items here, maybe 10, 15-ish. It wiped everything. So I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say it's the poltergeist. It's definitely not you. And the other two I don't really want to check, quite honestly. So we're just gonna leave. And you know what? If it's not a polty, it's not a polty. Barbara White Be proud.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs
I feel
ready for
blessed. Barbara White has blessed me. Wait. It wasn't Barbara White, was it Williams or something? No, I think that's a different game. Because I think, yeah, after the game was also quite bad. Yo, I'm pogging. 4,000? Okay, well, we'll get that next time. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something new. And I'm going to say thank you very much for it. If you liked the video, like it, and subscribe. That will help me out an absolute ton. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.